this is it, folks. Business class. I've never been business class before. And that's it. From now on, if I can't afford to go business class, I'm not going. So far, the food is lovely. I can't understand why I can't buy a bit of steak like that when I go to the butcher's.
I think the issue is you can't cook it, Ivan.
Well, I don't know, but it really was nice. Everything is absolutely beautiful. Suzie had all the tickets, all the bits of paper, all the passports, and she went and got me a cup of tea, so there you are.
I actually got you 3 cups of tea so far.
Oh, sorry, darling. I'm underselling you again. The first time I went on an aeroplane, I think I was about, oh, I don't know, probably 21, and it was with a Web Air cruise thing to Spa, and on the aeroplane sitting next to me was Bruce McLaren, and they were all on the plane because it was cheap. I was on it because it was cheap, but I can remember looking out the window, and because it was an old Dakota, just altered for, you know, like normal service, and I remember there was a big oil leak and it was running down the side of the engine cowling.
A bit different to an A380 in 2025.
I mean, you know, amazing really. This is just like another world really. Well, considering we've flown halfway around the world and we've only got, I don't know, probably another
hour,
300 or 400 miles to go, I'm feeling absolutely marvellous. This setup has been terrific. I can't tell you how good it's been, you know. I think if I'd have been sitting in a chair, I'd be dead now. But laying down, going to sleep, being with Suzie completely next to me so I can talk to her, absolutely beautiful. Well, we've made it to Australia. No, New Zealand. That upset before you start, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we made it to New Zealand. We're nearly dead. It's such a long way. But anyway, these boys have made, this is the missing 57 Atlantic, and they've made it a very, very fabulous copy of it. Millions of pictures, looking at it, studying it, and I'll tell you what, I don't know how they've done it. It's so blooming good. It's a bit like your dad. Her dad used to make California spiders, and you know, I can't believe how good they were, you know, and this is the same. It really is good. What a knockout. I think I want to put a little bit of wear on the pedals, get the old grinder in there. No, it really is super. No, a lot of it was done in New Zealand, you know. And this is the ultimate. I was just saying, if you were going to say, right, let's put in a computer, what's the hardest car in the world to make? This is what I mean.
We know.
Well, you don't have to tell me. When you've done things yourself, you know, I can, you know, I know all the little bits, and you know, I can see, oh, you know, there's an animation to do that, and then all the angles and, I mean, all this, and it's just so good. It's so good.
We've tried very hard to copy all the details.
Yeah, no, it is very, very, very good.
Yeah.
Very good. You won't believe it, but this used to be a mountain, and the mountain exploded thousands of years ago, might even be millions of years ago, and that lake, has formed where the mountain was. So that all went up into the atmosphere. I mean, it must have been a bit fierce, mustn't it?
So this is Lake Taupo, and we're on kind of day one proper, aren't we, of the holidays? On our way to Napier.
How about the sun? Look at that. What?
Okay,
This man here is a mobile sharpening man.
That's good, isn't it?
So you can have your knives sharpened and
Yeah.
so knows what.
And we're on our way to Napier, aren't we?
He wouldn't be allowed in England, would he? He ain't allowed to have knives because people stab one another. I tell you what, it's fabulous, I must say.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, it's absolutely beautiful.
And yesterday we went to the Classics Museum in Hamilton.
Yeah.
And that's owned by Tom, who
Tom
hosted us.
Tom was just a star because he could see we were worn out because he said, listen, I've done it a million times, he said, and I know just how you feel. And he just looked after us. Unbelievable. And it was really, really good. Smashing bloke. You know, I can't get over how good it is.
Triumph engine out at some stage and put this Yemi engine in.
Yeah.
And this was sitting in the Pedersen Museum, down in the basement of the Pedersen Museum, and came up for sale.
All right.
So it was owned at that stage by...
It's a lovely advanced little car though, isn't it, for the year and everything?
The whole car, as it stands, weighs 250 kilos.
Yeah, so look at a little car.
And it's got about 70 horsepower.
Yeah, I see how it goes like a ridiculous.
But it would fit you better than it fits me.
Yeah, well what, you know, I mean, what formula would that run in? That'd have to be sort of like anything formula, wouldn't it?
Well, it was running in New Zealand. The guys have said to me, the Formula Junior guys, come and race with us, come and run with us.
Yeah.
The engine's just a little bit late.
Yeah, well that's what you could do with an earlier engine, couldn't it?
Yeah, that's interesting, Susie. They only built 5 of these.
Yeah.
And then the company got some other investors and they changed their name to Eldon.
All right.
Okay.
And Eldon went on to produce Formula Fords and all sorts
Was
of
that in the UK or?
Yeah, in the UK.
Okay.
Now, these things never had a badge. They had no name badge.
Yeah.
So I got hold of the guy Hampshire, whose father and uncle built it.
Yeah.
And I said, what about no badge? I said, well, I'll design one. So that's what you just took the
Okay, isn't that good? Okay,
and it's for sale.
And it's for sale. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what a lovely little car. Somebody just wants to do hill climbs.
Oh.
You know, and take it here in a very light trailer. You know, it'd be the perfect thing.
Oh my God.
Pretty light.
One-handed. Wow.
Yeah, no, that's a good thing, that. Good little car. Yeah. No, it's an interesting little car, really. It really is. And it looks good, doesn't it? You know, it looks like it would do the job.
This is a 203 Peugeot.
Oh, right. That looks a clean old car, doesn't it?
It's a one-family-owned car.
Yeah, looks
And
like that.
The engine got a bit tired on it, so I pulled the engine out and I rebuilt this.
Yeah.
I've cross-flowed it,
Oh, right.
put extractors, it's got a cam, it's had 2 kilos taken off the flywheel, got a Weber on it.
Yeah.
They were originally 42 horsepower, this will be about 80.
That's good, isn't it? So it makes this a bit livelier, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. It's pretty cold-blooded.
Yeah, no, it's good though, isn't it? Oh, it's a lot of fun doing that, I should think.
1990 to 23, they made the 4. Now that car was at $1,595 US.
Yeah.
You can buy 5 Model Ts for that.
Really? Blimey.
I'll fire it up. There,
I tell you what, I like
Is
these.
this what we're coming in?
Watch out for the grease.
I like the split ring wheels.
It's overhead inlet side exhaust,
Yeah.
and they've got 3 3/8 bore and 5-inch stroke.
All right,
It's a big long engine.
Yeah.
I'll see if we'll fire up. We're going to be cosy in this with 3 of us in here.
Yeah, you got to watch that, Susie.
Okay. Sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely. Oh, the old Yanks, they look after
That's stone cold. That's a M100.
Yeah.
600cc. And
The sidecar.
The sidecar from England.
Yeah, oh yeah, got it.
It's a Wessex.
Yeah. So that's the next job, is it? Getting that on there.
I'm just in the process. It was white when it arrived, so I painted it.
Yeah.
Just in the process of getting that ready to put
Yeah,
on.
well, I bought a V-twin at Bewley.
I saw it with the
And I
camper in
think
it.
I'm never going to ride that on its own, but we said, oh, we need a sidecar, and they come flying out the woods. We've been offered so many.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got the chassis and everything. It's the Lee Francis.
That's the Lee Francis that I'm
Yeah.
building.
Yeah.
So you can see the body lines.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting you to tomorrow, I'd
Oh, don't worry. We're happy. We're just delighted to see you.
Yeah, no, that's good, isn't it? Yeah. They're good old cars, you know.
I bought that.
I've got a load of engine bits.
I bought those at Bewley
Yeah,
last time.
got it.
I'm going to live to 130.
Yeah.
So's Ivan.
I'm going to be with you. Oh, yeah, that's all right. Couple of fire puppets. They're 750s, aren't they?
Yeah, it's known as Come Again,
Yeah.
the double climax.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, bit of fun.
They come together with a
Yeah, you can.
a common manifold.
Yeah.
Run it as an 8-cylinder.
Yeah, nothing to stop you doing that.
Doing a quiz. Do you remember the name of that guy I told you guys about before? Does anyone remember the long name? Bertram St. Gong. Quick spot for you. The short name is?
So what do you think, boys? Ivan?
There we are.
Heaven, sunshine, and Bugatti.
There we are. Nothing more you could want in life. We're all in heaven.
That turned out lovely.
Yeah.
You know, when you put your We were saying earlier that if you wanted to build a car with the worst, most complicated doors, the most rivets, the most angles, the most load of aggravation, a Type 57 Atlantic is the car, well, he made the body. So I don't need to say anymore.
It's certainly complicated, Ivan, especially when you've never seen one before as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then doing it from pictures, trying to work out, you know.
Yes, we're based it off the lost car, the black car, which nobody's really recreated, have they?
No, that's a good thing. It's like when I built my Peugeot, there ain't one.
Yep.
And so no one can go, you know.
Well, hopefully nobody can pick anything wrong with this car.
Well, I tell you what, Ivan was full of praise.
That's very
And I was a little bit
Ivan.
concerned you might say something outspoken, but it was all positive.
I'll tell you what, with, you know,
Can be outspoken.
the fact you're on the other side of the world, I think you've done bloody well, really.
Thank you.
But these people are from England.
Not far from Goodwood, actually.
Not
yeah.
far from Goodwood.
So, Ivan, the thing that I really enjoy about watching you is the engineering, is that sort of right down to the basic engineering stuff, because I'm an engineer.
Yeah,
and I just absolutely love that.
Yeah, well,
And of course, the cars are a bonus.
We're a bit podgy, but there we
No,
are.
you're not. Absolutely not.
But we get them done.
Get them on the road.
That's the thing, you know, people get excited about some little bit. They waste about 3 weeks, and by the time they got the bit, they're fed up. I said, if we can't do it now, you know, we forget that and get on with something else.
Hi, guys.
Hello, how are you?
Really good, thanks. A lot better than the other day. Sorry about that, we were broken.
Oh, you've never seen it, haven't you?
Oh, this is looking fabulous. Hi, boys.
Well, this is it. This is the unveiling eventually. Where's the car going to be? Here?
The car's going to be parked in here,
Yeah.
and that, but initially the unveiling, we're going to put a canopy up out on the floor there, and we're just going to drive the car in, cover it, and so at about 3:15 it's going to be unveiled.
We'll have to get to the front and be like we're in a pop concert.
Have you been to a pop concert in recent years, Ivan? Okay.
They never asked me to go because I could do it, I suppose.
Okay.
I could always sing the taxman's taken all my dough.
Yeah. So, Ivan, are you doing video?
Yeah, I'm just doing this lovely scene.
Have you switched it on?
There's the man himself.
And there is the bird
Turn it
herself.
upside down. What do you think, guys?
Well,
Shed racing goes Art Deco.
yeah, I'll tell you what, I don't think you're letting the side down, that's for sure.
Good, come on, right, let's go.
Arriving into town, folks, you actually see the palm trees there. Obviously, it doesn't get that cold here, so
Yeah, well, Ivan and I are actually in the car now on our way in, and I reckon we'll be in about 10 minutes.
that's right, that's cool, isn't it? Yeah. I'll tell you, that's a very, very good job. Magic.
Hope you're ready to get hot. These are terrible, aren't they?
No, you won't want one.
Sorry, Gordo. Yeah.
You won't want to go every day. That's really good. And when I open the door, I'm going to make sure.
Oh, I'll come round and help you.
That.
Yeah. It's a fair comment. I'll come round.
Thank you, my man.
Not a problem. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, look at that. It wouldn't have hit anyway.
No.
You never know, do you? Oh, it does look good though, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
No, we made it.
In a video of me actually riding in the car.
I hope you had the camera
And
the
it
right
went
way.
beautifully, everything worked, and I noticed that the petrol gauge didn't work, so I said, have you done the petrol? Oh, he went, yeah, he said, I know what's wrong with it, but we didn't get tight. So there was one little thing wrong, and I found it.
Oh, of course you did. Of
But,
course you
know,
did.
It isn't wrong, really.
So it's here now, ready for being unveiled,
Yeah, yeah,
and you've had a ride in it.
lovely. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, it's when they get a bit old, I mean, I've been in not Atlantics, but Atlants, and when they get a bit old, you know, they don't feel good. They
Yeah,
always
yeah.
feel like they need a rebuild.
Yeah.
That obviously feels beautiful.
And look at that, there's the sea.
Yeah. Oh, this looks like a lovely original car to me.
Shot, which was Germany and France, depending on
I can't believe you made me drink my wine quickly.
Wow, there you go.
Made me gulp it down.
Do what you're told.
Nothing to say, or just dragged me away from
Well,
wine.
that crowd that I thought were gathering for something were the Art Deco Trust, I think, having a wander around with a guide, you know.
Oh, I thought they were crummy. What do you think, Ivan?
Oh, it's magnificent. I actually know what that looked like when they started. They must have made new ones of them. Because they were rust. No, that's magnificent.
Right, let's walk around here.
That's a good car, actually, rebuilt like that. That's right. Quite good. And you'd be able to fresh that.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. That's a lovely colour, isn't it?
Nothing gets past you, Ivan. What were you saying? It's got a bit of blue in it.
Yeah, look, you look at that black, it's
A bit purpley, I'd say, yeah.
I think it looks really good. You think it's black, and then when you really you look at that, and then
No,
look
it
at that
isn't.
car over there. It's definitely
No, it's
got blue in
definitely,
it.
definitely. Yeah, you've been looked after on your holiday.
Yeah. There's loads of lovely people looking after
Look at
me.
your nice hat.
Yes.
Where's your other hat's there, yeah?
Bits of trim that goes around there.
There,
That's
yeah.
a bogey, that.
And see these are big pockets.
Yeah, they go right
And
down.
same in the back.
Yeah. And all that's difficult.
Wowzers.
Did you do all the carpets as well?
Fantastic.
It wants a bloody good load of use now, doesn't it? There, look, that's an important bit. Because that stops the door jumping up and down.
Oh yeah, that's nice
See, and
detail.
then what happens is that goes in there.
I'll tell you what, now this is the first time with this camera and the gimbal, like, you're making my life very difficult.
Yeah.
There we go, yeah.
Kind of cars, and it was created in 1936.
What did you think, Ivan?
It's emotional.
So,
I just get round to the side of it here. Some of the things that were pretty hard for me to find, the little scintilla lights, which is exactly the same as they're made in France, and it took me years to find those little scintilla lights. I could have imagined. I'm just a basic old grader driver, by the way, so I don't know much about doing the quality of this workmanship. I'm just being lucky enough to be involved. Is there any other questions? No. When we've finished it here today, so when we've finished the car tonight, we're going to put it back into the little showroom we've got, and you can see some of the original pictures there of the car. Ivan actually, his son taking over his business now. Ivan actually is Ivan Dutton Bugatti of England. Ivan said to me that he's actually restored 50 Bugattis or so. Is that right, Ivan? Loads and loads of them. So this man knows more than anyone in the world. So you like to say anything? Yeah, he's a bit of a talker.
Right, so said to all the boys, you know, I mean obviously they've done a fabulous job and they've all had a round of applause. But this man comes from New Zealand and he's obviously done very well in business because that's what a lot of people seem to do. And nobody's given him a clap because I'll tell you what, to put up the money and the patience took 5 years. It must have been times when you thought, blimey, I don't know whether this is ever going to get done. But anyway, he's stuck with it and stuck with it. So I think we ought to give old Tom a round of applause for the man who had the vision and the money and the patience and the find the good boys, because you can't always get good boys to work for you. So they obviously love him. So that's a good thing, I reckon. That's what I've got to say, really.
Thank you very much, Ivan. I really, coming from you, it's great. Thank you very much.
Sounds pretty sweet, doesn't it, Ivan?
Beautiful. First touch, that was good, wasn't it? Napier, it's Paco.
Okay.
Well, if you're English and the sun's shining, you can't have a bad day. And today has been terrific. And there's the two cars together. And we've had a wonderful time.